Welcome to Bernadette Gold Unfiltered. This is the first episode of the series, The Attack on the Middle Class and How to Survive It. I'm Bernadette Gold. Let's jump in. Something is happening right now that most people feel but don't have words for yet. The economy has shifted. The rules have changed. And the people who played by the old rules the longest are the ones hurting the most right now. I want to talk about what is actually happening, not the version you hear on the news, the real version, because I've been watching this coming since 2022. Let's start with the numbers. In January of 2026 alone, 108,435 Americans lost their jobs in 1 month. That is a 118% increase from the same month the year before. The highest January total since the 2009 financial crisis. And 6 out of 10 U.S. companies say more layoffs are coming. The people most at risk are not entry-level workers. They are the highest paid, the most experienced, and the most credentialed. They're the executives, the directors, the senior professionals who spent decades building careers inside large institutions, believing those institutions would take care of them. Well, that belief is over. Here's what I need you to understand about what's driving this. 3 forces are working simultaneously to dismantle the middle class. The first one is corporate consolidation. Companies merging, acquiring, eliminating every redundant role. Every merger means fewer jobs. Every acquisition means someone becomes unnecessary. The next force is AI. And I need to tell you something that most people don't know. In 2025, companies cited AI as the reason for over 54,000 job cuts. But 59% of those same companies admitted they used AI as the explanation because it sounded better than saying we're cutting costs. Only 9% said AI had actually replaced the role. They're using AI as a cover for financial decisions they don't want to own. The third force is the collapse of the social contract. See, there was an agreement, unwritten, but understood by an entire generation or two. Work hard, be loyal, deliver results, and the institution will protect you. That contract's broken. The institutions broke it, not you. And the attack is not limited to corporate America. Radiologists being replaced by AI that reads scans faster and cheaper. Nurses and hospital administrators being laid off by the thousands as healthcare systems cut costs after years of pandemic spending. Insurance companies using AI to deny claims that humans would have approved. Federal workers facing the most sweeping workforce reduction in generations. Teachers, professors, education administrators, entire departments eliminated. Even real estate agents watching transaction volume collapse as technology replaces what used to require a licensed professional. Engineers, lawyers, accountants, roles that required years of an education and professional certification are being automated piece by piece. No profession that works primarily behind a screen is fully safe right now. And while all of this is happening, prices are going up. Food, housing, gas, insurance premiums, healthcare costs, the squeeze coming from both directions. Income down, costs up. Now, let me tell you what's happening on the other side of this, because this is where it gets super important. In the first 2 months of 2026, over 1 million new businesses were formed. That's up 25% from the same period last year. People aren't waiting to be rescued, they're building. But here's what concerns me a lot of what's being built. The creators making money on TikTok Shop, the UGC creators doing brand deals, even coaches selling AI courses, the developers building apps overnight with tools that didn't even exist 2 years ago. The income's real, but the foundation, it's not there. Because making money is not the same as building something. And people rushing into the AI gold rush or the creator economy without understanding who they need to become, without building their inner foundation to sustain what they're creating, they'll hit the same wall everyone else hits, just faster. Now, here's the counter narrative that nobody in the mainstream is talking about. The trades, plumbers, electricians, HVAC techs, the welder, the carpenter. These are roles that can't be outsourced to another country or to AI. They can't be automated by an algorithm, can't be replaced by a language model. And right now, they are among the most economically secure people in America. The credentialed class spent decades looking down on trades as a lesser path. The trades are having the last word right now. So here's the full picture. The attack on the middle class is real. It's structural. It's hitting every profession that can't be digitized, automated, or consolidated. And simultaneously, the greatest opportunity for independent income and real ownership that this country has ever seen is sitting right inside the wreckage and chaos. The people who survive this and build something that lasts are not going to be the ones with the best strategy. They're going to be the ones who understand who they need to be to sustain what they're building. That's what this season and series is all about. Every episode is about 10 minutes long, 12 episodes in total, built to binge on a single drive. Here's your question, though, for this episode, and I want you to sit with it before you listen to episode 2. Look at what you're building right now, or what you're planning to build. Is it something you own, or is it something that disappears the moment a platform, a client, a company, or an algorithm can change when it changes its mind? I'll see you in episode 2. This is Bernadette Gold, Unfiltered.